Hi, my name is Mary Blackwood, and I'm the founder of Market 7 in Washington, D.C. Market 7 is a community marketplace that features Black owned business for the purpose of alleviating food and retail deserts in Ward 7. We, for Art All Night, are featuring some of our favorite Black owned businesses right here in Ward 7. And today we're joined by Najee Ellerby of Everybody's Juice. Welcome.
Hey Mary, thank you for having me.
Yeah, so tell us more about your business.
Sure. So Everybody's Juice, we are a cold pressed juice business based in Ward 7 DC. And we just want to provide as much education and information to the community to strengthen them. We know that Ward 7 and Ward 8 are considered food deserts. They are the largest wards in DC, but they have the least amount of access to good nutritious food. So we just want to continue to do our part to bring and be a part of the journey of taking Ward 7 and Ward 8 out of being a food desert. We recently had our first annual, and we wanted to do it this year, but we couldn't because of COVID. But we had our first annual Health and Wellness Festival last summer at Kenilworth Recreation Center. It was a day of just wellness and health and just trying to get everybody on the same page to live a more nutritious life. So we had free plant-based lunch. We had a yoga style workout. We had circuit trainer workouts, boot camp style workouts. We also had 2 panels. We had a panel with Black vegan restaurant owners, and we also had a panel with Black wellness entrepreneurs as well. So in the future, we want to continue to do things like that to strengthen the community, to let them know that we are here to help everybody get out this food desert, and we're going to live a more prosperous life. So
That's awesome. That's really awesome.
Yeah.
So what inspired you to start?
Oh man, so I was down and out. 2016. I've been juicing for about 4 years, but I started in 2016, and I started because I had the flu. I went out to Lake Tahoe for my birthday, and that was just a weekend that was shot. I was out there for 4 days. I was in the bed all 4 days. Didn't know what was going on. Just didn't have any energy. Couldn't keep food down, anything like that. So I fly back to DC, and I was diagnosed with the flu. And when I was diagnosed with the flu, the doctors gave me some meds, but of course those didn't work. And so the struggle was so bad, I literally had to move out of my house and move down to my mom's house, which is 2 blocks away, so she could take care of me, because my roommates at the time was just like, Miss Ellerby, you have to come and get Najee because he's not feeling well. Like literally taking me 5 minutes to get to my room, to the kitchen, just to make some toast, because I was just out of breath, no energy, and nothing like that. So while I'm at my mom's house, I didn't have anything to do but to just scroll on my phone, laying down, and I come across juicing, looking for ways to improve my immune system. I come across juicing, and I'm just looking for, fruits and vegetables, and combine together which ones can help get me back on track. I come across a recipe, which is green apple, kale, lemon, and cucumber, and I essentially juiced that for 5 or 6 days because I couldn't keep any solid foods down. And then after a week, I just noticed, my energy levels were back up, my appetite was getting better, I was breathing much better. I'm just like, why didn't anyone ever tell me about juicing? I feel like I have, smart friends, but it's just like the information just wasn't there. They didn't know about it as well. And so, I just started sharing recipes and, just getting my friends juicing, sharing recipes on Twitter and Instagram. And after a while, I was just like, you have this much knowledge. Why don't you turn this into a business? And so I spent like the back end of 2018 just thinking about names, thinking about, color schemes, things like that. Just studying the business, because I never wanted to get into anything without studying it. And then late March, early April of 2019, Everybody's Juice was birthed.
Awesome.
Yeah.
That is so amazing. Now, we always talk about health being wealth and the benefits of having a nutritional balanced diet. A lot of people look to grocery stores. Those are kind of your first health centers, and there's a lot of health benefits to juicing and using natural fruits and vegetables to work with your system to make it more healthier.
Absolutely.
What are some of the health benefits that you find with juicing that you can teach our audience?
Juicing is the benefits are astronomical. Just for a few things. So people have to understand that your gut is 90% of your immune system. So when you're ingesting juice, particularly cold pressed juice, it has insoluble fiber. So That allows the juice to go directly into your bloodstream without blocking it, as opposed to drinking a smoothie where the fiber sometimes cut the nutrients off from going directly into your bloodstream. It has to, build time to get into your system. So juicing allows that nutrients to go into your bloodstream, and in return, all the toxic built up waste that's been sitting in like your colon and in your gut, all that is just flowed out and just washed out. And you'll notice when your gut isn't healthy, you'll start seeing like acne pop up. You'll start having headaches and migraines. You just start feeling not yourself. You don't really have that much energy. And you notice that once your digestive tract is cleared and you have a clear passageway to remove that waste that's been built up, you notice that the headaches are gone. You notice that you start feeling more vibrant. You notice that your skin will start cleaning up, your nails will start growing more, your hair will start growing more. And so these are things that juicing can help with, just removing that toxic built up waste that the normal American diet just gives us, that we don't really take time to give proper maintenance to our bodies. Juicing does that.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Now you have a lot of different juices on your product line.
I do.
So can you tell us about some of those and what are your favorites?
Sure. So our orange burst, which is orange, carrots, lemons, pears, and turmeric, which is an alternative to coffee. If you're looking for like that morning pick me up, that's a great alternative to go with. We also have our beat me up Scotty, which is beets, lemons, pineapple, ginger, and cordyceps mushroom, which is a liver detoxifier, and it's also anti-inflammatory. We have my personal favorite, the Ash Street Remedy, which is green apple, kale, lemon, and cucumber, which is great for gut health and respiratory issues. And just a fun fact, it's named Ash Street Remedy because that's the street that I had moved back on when I had to heal myself back to health. So it's near and dear to my heart. We also have our tequila with it, which is kale, pineapples, ginger, cucumber, and spinach. And that juice is more so like a liquid salad in a bottle. So if you're looking for just a juice to kind of get you through that 12 to 2 o'clock range of the day, that's a great juice to go with. And last but not least, we have our green machine, which is celery, lime, aloe vera, and chlorophyll, which is an alkaline-based juice that helps remove acid, which is the #1 cause of diseases. It helps remove acid out of the body.
Wow. So if I want to go get some of this lovely juice, where can I find you?
Sure. So we are in 2 stores in DC. We are in Capital One Cafe, both in Chinatown, which is on 7th Street Northwest, and also they have a location in Georgetown, DC, which is on Wisconsin Avenue Northwest.
Awesome. So if we want to learn more about Everybody's Juice, where can we go online?
So you can go and find us at www.everybody'sjuice.com. We're also Everybody's Juice on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook as well. So check us out.
Najee, thank you so much for joining us today, and thank you all for listening. Have a nice one.